What's up, you guys? I'm Dan. This is Frugal Not Cheap. Today we'll review the Premium Rewards Elite card from Bank of America. As the name suggests, this is a higher tier, higher annual fee card from Bank of America. Based on the kind of benefits, I definitely call it a travel card. And B of A basically has three cards in this kind of lineup. So they have the Bank of America Travel Rewards, which I have and I've reviewed over here. They also have their Bank of America Premium Rewards. I've reviewed that as well. And then they have this card. Now, a nice perk is that all of them have no foreign transaction fees. So that's a really great thing because, well, for the travel rewards cards, there's a $0 annual fee. Then for the Premium Rewards card, there's a $95 annual fee. This kind of puts it in line with a card like the Chase Sapphire Preferred. And then, of course, the $550 annual fee for this card puts it in line with the Chase Sapphire Reserve and kind of in the same ballpark as the American Express Platinum. The Chase Sapphire Reserve has a $550 annual fee also. And the Amex Platinum card has a $695 annual fee. These are the numbers as of this filming in late September of 2024. With the Chase card, you get a nice $300 travel credit that's very, very flexible, doesn't need to be spent through their portal, so that immediately reduces the effective annual fee down to $250. So that's pretty great. It's not too hard to make up a lot of that through points and other perks as well. For the Amex Platinum, that $695 annual fee, at least for me, it's a little bit hard to end up getting good value from it. I've got a comparison of these cards up here. And you can check out the links in the video description for more on this topic from me. Okay, so what are we going to get for our $550 here with Bank of America with their Rewards Elite card? Well, just like with a Premium Rewards card, you're going to get 2% back on travel and dining, and you're going to get 1.5% back on everything else. Based on my $11,347 in non-rent spending, that's a base $174 in points. I've created a spreadsheet, by the way. You can download a copy of it. It's in the, click on the resources page and find the spreadsheet on the Bank of America Rewards Elite card. You can download a copy, then fill in all your own numbers and see if it makes sense for you. What other perks are there to help get us back to break even? Well, as with Chase, you do get a $300 credit. However, this is specifically an airline incidental credit that is not intended to be used for the purchase of airfare or even of miles towards the airfare. What it is for is things like seat upgrades, baggage fees, lounge fees, and other in-flight services. Because it's so inflexible and I really wouldn't care to spend much money at all on these kinds of things, I'm going to value it at 25 cents on the dollar. So that's going to be $75. You can, in the spreadsheet, by the way, that I prepared, change the discount rate to whatever you feel is appropriate for you. You also get $150 in credit per year for video streaming services, food delivery, fitness subscriptions, and rideshare services. I think that's a heck of a lot more useful, so I'm going to value this one dollar for dollar, so we've got another $150 in value here. You also get $100 every 4 years for global entry / TSA pre-check. I think you can also use it for Nexus, I'm not sure. But in any case, I do find that that's worthwhile, especially if you're living stateside or traveling to and from the States a lot. So that's going to be $25 a year. Now here's a really interesting one that you don't get with the Premium Rewards card at all, is that you get a 20% savings rate on flights that are purchased through the portal when you pay with points. So this is pretty sweet, and especially because it scales, right? So the more that you end up spending on airfare, the bigger of a savings this is going to be. So this could really make this a big win for you if you spend a lot on that category. Assuming that I spend $1,500 of my $3,000 budget on the flight, then that would save me $300 on that ticket. But of course, I'd forego the points that I would have earned, and so that reduces, the points earned there by the value there by $30. Then the other thing you get is a 24/7 concierge service. I don't have any experience with that. If you do, is it good? Is it bad? Let us know in the comments. Anyway, so looking at all of this based on the $550 annual fee, we've got the $25 in TSA pre-global. We've got the $75 from the airline credit. $150 from the various credits that we can get on streaming and fitness and rideshare, yada yada, and another $270 net on the airline savings through the portal. So I've got a positive value here of $144. So this card would make sense for me on paper, even at this stage. And I say even at this stage because there is kind of a superpower to the Bank of America cards, and that is their premium rewards tier system. If you have enough eligible assets with Bank of America or Merrill Lynch as well, then you're able to kind of boost the points that you earn a little bit. For the gold tier, with assets between $20,000 and $50,000, you get a 25% bonus that would bump up the value for this card for me up to $188. In the platinum tier, that's $50,000 to $100,000 in assets, you get a 50% bonus, and that bumps up the expected value to $231 a year. And finally, for the platinum level, which is between $100,000 and just under $1 million in assets, you get a 75% bump, and that brings the expected value to positive $275. So that's pretty good. I don't personally have it because I'm not doing a Bank of America strategy. I'm really happy with the Capital One Duo, and also because I have my assets at Schwab and I don't really want to move 100K over to Merrill Lynch. Nothing wrong with them. I do have a small cash management account with them for convenience, but it's just, yeah, I'm just happy with Schwab. So that's the ticket. You can definitely get positive expected value from this card, especially if you have assets with Merrill Lynch, for instance, to help you get those, bonus tiers. But of course, you do want to compare this to, other competitors like the Chase Sapphire Reserve and the American Express Platinum. Based on your spending, your preferences, your values, you might get a different result and prefer one of the other cards over this one, or you might prefer this one. Hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please hit the like button and consider subscribing. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.